it. Now, what are you doing here? Listen, best be moving along, partner. You don't want me to have to use this thing. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I less lethal myself in the dick. Oh no, it's just zombie. Don't take my brain. Don't take my brain. No, oh, what are you doing? What? No, what are you doing? Hey, wait a minute. Is that my wallet? Is that my wallet? You just took my wallet? Wait, don't you want my brain? Like, you guys want brains, right? Good snowy morning, tactical aficionados. I am Damien Darko, and you are watching Bandstate Tactical, where it's not illegal if you don't get caught. So the big day has finally come. We're doing our full test on the new orange, less lethal launcher, HDR-68 from Umarex. I'm sorry, HDR-50. The 68 was the slightly chonkier variation of this bad boy, which is kind of concealable. Ooh, if you're careful. Don't get less lethal. I've been wanting to do these for a while. These are 6-shot revolving style, not using the word YouTube, I didn't use the word, less lethal launchers that come in 50 caliber, which is pretty big in the world of Freedom Seed dispensers, but not necessarily the largest option you have in less lethal. A lot of people have been moving to the 68 caliber because they said it hits more surface area, which it very well may. These are surprisingly cheap. This is about $100. This is 150 because I had to buy a package. This is currently in a 13 joules configuration, but I did remove one of the restrictors here at the bottom in a previous video. I'm trying to remember if I uploaded that or not. Right down here, you can simply unscrew it. It's a little hard to see with the camera, but you can just unscrew with any Phillips head screwdriver without taking the full thing apart, so I don't consider that a modification. It's really just a way of tuning it up or down.
Damien thinks that's a Phillips head screwdriver.
Flathead screwdriver. Damn! So anyway, we are going to attempt to chronograph things, even though we finally have the Bandstate chronograph back. As you can see, it is snowing today, and it sometimes gives us false reads.
It's beginning to look a lot like this.
Everywhere you go. Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to see if we can get some, I'm going to start with these as a baseline. I wish I had more of them. Some of them are still back at home, but these are 50 caliber. I believe they were 2.7 gram or 2.8 gram aluminum. We'll use those as kind of a baseline. We also have some rubber. We might use those for something later. And I think the real star of the show, what I'm curious about, the 50 caliber steel, stainless steel ball bearings that are used as slingshot ammo. These weigh 8 grams. That's a lot for this kind of ammunition. I gotta see, not gonna use the word, I'm editing all that out. Propellants, or projectiles.
Freedom seeds.
Freedom seed lights, I guess.
Yeah.
Although they're
Diet
not that
Freedom
light.
Seeds.
Diet Freedom Seeds. There we go. There's a Freedom Seed dispenser and a Diet Freedom Seed dispenser. One of them will give you cancer. All right. Diet seed. I'll have my. Yep, here we are. 2.8 gram aluminum. We have removed the first restrictor down here, not the valve, and we have our patented snow cover for the Bandstate chronograph. I'll see, I'll try. They usually do 5-shot averages. I got 6 in here. We'll see. That says 128 feet per second. That's not super fast.
291.
291. I wonder which one of those is real. I think the second one, honestly.
Yep.
269. Sometimes you get a first shot, it's a little low. 251, yeah, it would be going down in power, so we're getting a lot of 250s here. 241, yeah, here we go. Oop. And that just happened because I have no projectile. Okay, I'll tally those numbers up. So yeah, we were getting a high of 291, I believe it was. That's not bad. That first shot was low. Sometimes that does that. People think that the first shot is always the highest. I find the second shot is the highest, and then you start to gradually drop down. Okay. Yeah, not bad. I mean, definitely not what the Pastel could do. The Pastel 68 was shooting 350 with 10 gram. These are 2.8 grams, so definitely not the same kind of energy output. I'm going to do some math and editing and put those numbers up on the screen. All right, got a fresh cylinder in there, got our aluminum, and just to be even extra deadly, we got our 8 gram 50 caliber stainless steel. Now, as people point out online, these are just slightly bigger than the aluminum projectiles. I mean, maybe by 1/1000th of an inch, to the point where they say that you should actually set aside different magazines in order to kind of, well, stretch them out a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Just gotta work it in a little harder than usual. Yeah. Ooh, it's cold out.
What made you think that?
Yeah. So we'll start with the aluminum. As we said, the first shot tends to be maybe a little lower. I'll hit it twice with the aluminum possibly, and then once with the stainless steel. All right, starting off with the 2.8 gram aluminum. Oh, come on.
You might want to stand over here.
See, we have hit these before. This is the smaller of the air we've tried, so let's see how that works out. Ooh, did I hit it or did I just blow right past that thing?
You definitely blew past it.
Oh, I think it skimmed the edge there. All right, I was trying to put it in a good spot, but I definitely, so we'll hit it once with this then. I'll put it a little over to the right. There we go. Got a nice clear shot on that one. Oh, not bad. Again, Pastel definitely went in deeper. This is a smaller caliber, definitely lighter. Now let's see what the 8 gram steel does. And hoping, since I've never shot one of those, that it doesn't just blow this thing up. We good?
Yeah.
All right. I was just discussing whether or not I was going to bother with eye protection for this, and we both agree, no, just solid snake it if it happens. Just a little bit.
Any snake. Snake Plissken.
True.
Dan Crenshaw.
All right. Have not tried these yet. 8 gram steel ball bearing. Probably the heaviest you can get for these 50 cals. Not even designed for it, but a lot of people do shoot them. Or so I've heard. Quiet, bird. Whoop. Oh, see. Oh boy. Up, 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 up. Okay, what happened there? Oops. Oh no. Danger, Will Robinson. Dun, 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 dun. So, it did not exit, and my theory on that is that the steel ball bearing is just too big and it's jammed in the barrel. Basically a squib load of sorts. Making sure there's absolutely no CO2 to blow my own eye out. Oh, it did not leave this chamber. So it's not in the barrel. It simply did not even get out of this thing. Interesting. Maybe it's just a little too tight and it doesn't have enough power. All right, I guess we should probably be sticking with the aluminum for now. These don't seem to be functioning the way I was hoping they would. if it can't be reliable here, it's definitely not going to be reliable in a home defense scenario. Maybe when I start tricking these things out with other upgrades that really push this thing hard. But it is in here so tight that it couldn't even get out. That's not a good sign. Hate to keep being this guy, but the Pistol would have blasted that thing. Well, assuming it was actually 50 caliber.
Did you bring the Pistol?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Should we just shoot the block with the Pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. we promised you guys that block was getting hit. We're not just hitting it with 150 caliber aluminum ball. Okay, so the Umarex HDR-50 did not manage to shoot those 50 caliber steel ball bearings. It did put our 50 caliber aluminium in there, but I don't know, man. What kind of depth are we talking about here? I mean, that's like 4 o'clock in the morning after the bar kind of work right there. That's all I'm saying. Like, listen, I was tired. I was dead tired. So let's try it again in the morning with the Umarex HDR-68. I'm sorry, TR-68 they were calling it at this point. And then after that, we will try with the Pistol X68. We have these loaded with 68 caliber aluminum balls, which weigh in at 7.8 grams. And this also has a 10 gram steel ball following that up. So you want to try that bad boy first? I think is a little red thing on. Oh, yep, you're good.
Dodge this.
Oh! did not dodge it. The ball popped out. I don't know what happened there.
Dodge this.
So obviously a higher caliber. Oh! So yes, and this one does, those three are right in a row. This one does have the, what's it called? The restrictor completely removed. So not just the bottom one removed from the other one, but also the valve block in the valve. All right, let's give the Pistol X68 a turn. Just flip that girl around.
Don't ever get shot by me. I'm just gonna pull the trigger till the mag's empty.
Yeah, he's just gonna pull it till the mag's empty, and then he's gonna start hitting you with it. I'm also gonna shoot fairly close range. Why not? That's what we've been doing. I got an aluminum and I believe a steel after that.
Two steels. Two
I have
aluminum, two.
Oh, I might have 2 steels. Well, let's see. The first one's aluminum and the second one's steel, and I think I have 1 more steel after that. A steel polymer wrapped, technically. All right.
Wow.
Oh my God, my ears. Okay, again, it definitely goes in, I mean.
That's that work.
Yeah, wow, okay. All right, let's try the steel one, Jesus.
Wow.
Yep, that went in even deeper. And again, I don't know if this would do this on a zombie target. Zombie. They are not supposed to break skin, but I don't know. I've heard some people actually push out the theory that as far as less lethal goes, breaking the skin causes less pain than impacting off the skin because you have less nerves an inch or so under the skin. And that it still wouldn't be powerful enough to actually reach an internal organ like a Freedom Seed dispenser would. Maybe, but I also gotta say, I bet you people are wearing things like this. So even if this would be doing more on bare skin, it has to get through layers of clothing.
Oh my
which
gosh.
is why I like that extra power.
So now we have our next video.
Yeah, we definitely gotta
Try to see if we can put it through a wrap the gel block in a winter jacket.
Yeah, we need to do that. We definitely have to do that. And then we'll make that its own special to see which ones do anything and which ones don't. I think I have 1 more round in here. I think that just moved the block. Where did that go?
It destroyed inside. That's awesome. So the polymer got ripped apart when it hit the other ball.
Oh, it
inside.
smacked the other ball. Oh, we're gonna get, oh my God, that's awesome. We're gonna get that on slow-mo. Sweet. We gotta cut that open and look at that later. Okay, so unfortunately, the other air launchers, less lethal launchers we've been testing, are causing a lot more trauma on the block. Now, part of this is because of the fact that it is a high percentage block, which I think is maybe making it a little brittle. But look at this, where those 2 rounds collided inside of it, it's caused this like kinetic split. I mean, the chances of 2 of those hitting inside a target with this is not really going to happen, but the 50 caliber round is just looking kind of lonely all by itself off there in the corner. So let's just mag dump this thing and see how many shots we can get from one 12-gram CO2 canister. I have 6 rounds in here and another 6 in my pocket. We'll just reload until it's out of gas. All right. Oh boy, it's doing shit. What's it doing?
Look down the barrel and find out.
Ooh. I think those steel CO2, steel ball bearings might have had some sort of effect on this thing. Like backed up gas, I don't know. It is not rotating properly. This is gonna be a short review. It is jammed up on me. Damn it. It's gonna be one of those days. So, as a backup plan, damn you to hell, Umarex. Pastel mag dump?
Yep.
Yep, Pastel mag dump it is. Well, okay. So again, this is a Umarex HDR-50 review, but I've been hearing a lot of heat online about the Pastel X68, and no, I'm not funded by anyone. I wish I were funded by anyone. Somebody out there, please buy my opinion. But all I'm saying is so far, this thing hasn't had that catastrophic failure, and that HDR has already ceased functioning, at least as of now. I think what might have happened is that when that 50 caliber ball bearing did not come out of the cylinder, when it blocked it, it may have like backed the pressure back into the valve. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna see what I can do about it. Until then, I guess we're just mag dumping it with this, because we gotta mag dump something. You gotta nuke the whales.
Leon Kennedy.
Oh yeah, check out the block. Oh God, I wish those steel rounds weren't $1 a piece. Yeah, these things are $1 a piece. See if I can reuse them. Some of them, the ones that didn't smash into other rounds.
Oh, look at that.
That one, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, let's see what's inside these. Oh, you know what? I bet you, let's take a look at something, because this is for science, folks. I've been guessing for a long time that they put a 50 caliber steel ball bearing inside this 68 caliber steel polymer kind of composite or combination round. Let's see. So here are our 50 caliber ball bearings as is. Let's see. Are these the same beast with the winter coat on themselves? I don't know if I can get that. Yeah, you watch out. Oh, come on now. All right. It looks very similar. I can't tell 100%, but what do you think, man? That looks to me like it might be a 50 caliber steel ball bearing inside those. It would make sense. They're very ubiquitous online. You get those things, you cast something else.
Before you finish this, look at that.
Yeah, it's got that pattern I've noticed before, where it kind of grasp around it. It's weird, right?
Yeah, circle, circle, circle.
I was able to see that. You could actually see the outline of that through these sometimes if you hit it in the right light.
Right there, boom.
I've wondered about that. So that's what it looks like underneath. So to me, it looks like they took a 50 caliber steel ball bearing, wrapped it in polymer. It also makes sense. This is 8 grams. This is 10. So if you think about 8 grams of steel and another 2, give or take, of polymer, there you go. There's your 10 gram 68 caliber ball. Science.
I missed.
Quick, get your back sword.
My back sword.
Back sword. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you go.
Yandeska!
Yeah!
I felt like it would have done better if it was the deuce.
Probably. That's more of a chopper. This is a little more of a slicer. And I still got to get the blade sharpened a wee bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have the weight that the Deuce has, huh?
No, not even a little bit.
You're used to swinging that axe.
Yeah.
And it is really an axe.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to do some more sharpening on this bad boy. The Bloodborne Katana. Still though, for a slicing implement, not bad. I mean, it's performing better than the HDR-58. Yeah.
All right. Let's try to.
What do we have here?
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh no!
One more time. One more time.
All the atheists on Reddit are having a field day with that one. I wonder if there are subscribers. Let's see. There we go.
The power of Christ compels you. All right, we're done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there is an old saying in the military, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. In other words, you always got to have a backup to whatever your primary weapon system is. That's why we brought another T4E Gen 2. This one is not technically called the HDR yet. They're the same thing. They're even Gen 2. This might be at 11 joules versus 13. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to take out the Devil's Seltzer, or akin to the Devil's Seltzer, not pomegranate, ruby red grapefruit. Back to the nursing home with that bullshit. Whew, so we got 8 ruby red grapefruit seltzers lined up. Absolutely disgusting. They need to go right now. I got our 2.8 gram aluminum. Again, this is maybe 11 joules, maybe 13. It's somewhere in there. I'm gonna see if I don't hit the other camera. At this point, I don't know if it would even be in danger. Let's find out. Bah! Ah! Whoop! Ah! Oh, there goes the other camera.
Oh well.
Whoop! Oh, there goes the other camera. Ooh, anything left in here? At least one more. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so that was 6 shots. Look at this. What the hell, Umarex? Oh wait, I got 6 more. Hey, don't worry, you know the good thing about the Umarex T4E series is that you can carry these extra magazines with you. So when you get in trouble, after you puncture the cap, you just put a new magazine in there and you got more shots. Okay, that one actually did a little more, but I'm standing right next to it. Oh, yeah, it's doing a little better. What happened? Why is this suddenly working? I thought it wasn't going to do all. Okay, it actually does have more shots. What happened? I thought it was out. Did it look like it was out to you?
It looked like it was out to me.
What the hell? I'm wearing invisible eye and ear protection. Okay, no, I'm not. All right. Well, I mean, it did better than I thought it would. At least for the second round there, or the second magazine.
Who's that dude in yellow standing over there?
Oh, crap.
Let's get out of here.
Well, nice try, Umarex. Don't send a kid to do a man's job. Woo! 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 Yeah, the Brazil X68 works better.
What's up, man?
Oh, yo. Reloading our 50 caliber aluminums here. We're gonna give this guy another try. He did okay on the cans. Again, it doesn't take much to rupture a tiny aluminum can of seltzer.
Did you take the restrictor out of this one too?
This one did not have that restrictor, but it might have a greater restrictor in the actual valve. I wasn't able to open it up to find out. My idea is that this one was slightly more powerful. I was gonna swap around their internals. I need to give this thing a full checkup at this point, see what's going on with it. But
Well,
our plan now.
You used it for things it wasn't intended for.
Oh, intended for, yeah. Well, I have to say, so far, although the aluminum has functioned well, it hasn't really hit with the kind of force that you want it to hit with. And again, I don't even know if this one is moving at quite the speed that one was. That one had the aluminum moving at about 250 on average, sometimes a little bit more. But again, these are very light compared to the 68 caliber. And here's the funny thing about these less lethal launchers. So a 50, when people hear 50 caliber, they're like, oh, that's really big, you know, and in a lot of cases, if we're talking about Freedom Seed dispensers, it certainly is. But somehow, when you go down to less lethal, it becomes like the compromise round. It becomes like the 380 of the less lethal world. Because, yeah, I know, man, like, you know, here's your big, scary 50 caliber, and here's your 68 caliber. This thing is an actual monster. And even moving at the slower speeds they're moving for less lethal launchers, it's just carrying more energy. Like, what are you going to do to get around that? It is what it is. So what I'm curious about, because we've tested the Pastel X68, we've tested the TR68, it is coconut time. Oh, I better get my my safety glasses. I'm expecting some things to bounce. Oh, yeah, there we go. A full tacti-cool gear. Might as well. Ah, get on there. To be fair, I will aim at the softer part, but even then, I don't know.
I want to stay where I am.
Well, this is fogging up a little. Uh-oh. I say, I can't see 2 feet in front of me.
Go! Get to the chopper!
God damn you!
I didn't know it was a machine gun.
Oh, it's up again. Both of these up. Fully ordered, fully automatic, non-functioning. I hate this thing.
I can't wait to cash those Pastella checks.
Jesus Christ. Both of them. Both of them. With apparently not enough power to push these things out of the damn magazine. At least not when it gets cold out. So I bet both of these damn valves don't work now.
Yeah, try it again. Put one more in.
Okay, this one is actually not in there. And it's not in here. Where the hell is it? It didn't fire, did it? I'm running out of CO2 canisters because of this bullshit. No, those are all... Alright, I'll try one more. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of this. What in the hell? That snow? Ah.
I think his CO2 messed up this time.
Now it might be too frozen to actually function properly. I don't know if I have any more left. Let me go inside. All right, here we go again. So, I'm going to take the magazines I was using for the steel and put the aluminum in there because these things are contracting in the cold and they're becoming super, super tight and they're not even really able to function properly. This is the last chance, Umarex. This is it. This is the second one of you. The second one of you today. I'm running out of CO2.
Not even.
Today, yeah. I'm running out of CO2 canisters. It's firing in full auto, which means that the ATF is going to be here to kill your dogs any second now, Yusef.
Oh, no.
Ugh, I don't even want to put on my purge mat. I basically don't even think it's going to function. Let's try one more time. This is it. I'm creating a new... Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Tactical Possum Award for less lethals and other weapons that perform exceedingly well. I'm coming up with a new one. I'm coming up with a new award just for this thing, and it's going to be on the opposite end of the Tactical Possum. You don't want your friggin' less lethal to get this award. Oh boy.
What's the name of the award?
I'm going to call it the Binky Bear. Because if you're carrying this thing, at this point, you might as well have a Binky because you think you're safe. Because you I got a TR, 68, or TR-50. It ain't going to do shit. It ain't doing nothing at this point. I've about had it. Let's see if it does a damn thing to the coconut. If it does anything. Okay, finally.
We gotta see what the Pistella does to this
Oh
coconut.
my God, you know what? Yeah. Now, just to be fair, tactical aficionados, I do not have the 10-gram steel polymer composite. I have aluminum in here, 68 caliber aluminum, so it's about as close as the other one as you can get in a different caliber. Let's see. Ow! Where exactly did that hit? All right, not as powerful. Yeah, it cracked it. We've put them right through here before. Let's hit it again. It might depend on how cold it's getting, but it still knocked the whole thing back either way. Ooh. Yeah, he might have felt that a little bit more. A little bit more. We've done one shot right through here before, but it is freezing out today, and maybe that's part of it. Even the Pistella 68 isn't performing as well as it usually does, but that other one, oh my God. And I think that probably did it. Wow, it hasn't gone through, it's just cracked all the skin. You know what? Point blank. Actually, that's gonna go through the soft part, might as well.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right. Ooh. Oh, there we Ooh. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
So that even took more shots than it normally would. The 10-gram steel will punch a hole right through there. The aluminum won't, interestingly enough. But either way, the larger caliber and the more power still knock the hell out of that coconut compared to the relatively wimpy, and I can't believe I'm saying this, relatively wimpy 50 caliber. When do you get to say wimpy 50 caliber? Only right here on Bad State Tactical, where you're not allowed to shoot a real 50 caliber. Welcome back, tactical aficionados, to the Tales of the Tape, where we will be reviewing today's Bad State special on 6 varied criteria. And let me not bury the lead today. I'm having some help with today's Tales of the Tape. The help comes in the form of my tag team partner, Bacardi, because it's 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know anymore. I've lost complete track of time watching over the footage of what was recorded this weekend and trying to tally up a score for this MFN Umarex HDR-50. And it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, folks. I'm telling you right now. Hold on, a Bacardi break. My God, that's good. And necessary to get through this godforsaken review. So let's get right into it. Availability. Well, guess what? It gets a 5 out of 5. Yeah, go figure. Nobody would bother to actually restrict this thing. You'd buy it right off Amazon and have it delivered to your door, because nobody's really all that intimidated. Yeah, no, ooh, yeah, Secret Service Feds really worried about you owning the friggin' HDR-50. Next, on to the price. Whew, one of these came in at 100 and the other one came in at 150. I'm gonna average it out to, oh, I don't friggin' know, a 3. Yeah, 3 out of 5. It's fine, it's not great, whatever. Ease of use. Let's round it up to about a 4 out of 5. The magazines are noticeably a little bit tighter than in the TR68, but other than that, no real difference. The capacity and reload. We're going to sit that also at a 4 out of 5. 6 shots is pretty good, but 6 shots of the seemingly underpowered 50 caliber was quite a bit underwhelming. Ask Mr. Coconut how many shots it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. Intimidation. Well, listen, if you're going with the orange marker, it gets a 0. But let's just assume that you went with the black one. I don't know. It's not quite as over the top and huge as the TR68. So I'd say the HDR gets about a 3 out of 5. If it's dark and they're doing shrooms, which they probably are, yeah, they're not going to notice it might not be a real fire. Oops, excuse me. Freedom seed dispenser. Freedom seed dispenser, Susan. Now let's move on to the most important variable of any review, and the one in which the HDR-50 from Umarex scores the absolute lowest, the bottom of the bottom, the lowest I've ever given it. I've never given out a 0 before, and I don't exactly want to start today because in theory there could be some effectiveness if you're extremely lucky. Bacardi break. And by lucky, I mean it somehow goes right through their eye. That's about the only thing this could possibly do. The effectiveness of this item today, which after we tested it, I think its maximum came out to only about 10 joules, not even the 13 it was advertised at. The effectiveness is just slightly more than what you get from like a typical .177 BB launcher. And that's bad. This thing shouldn't be marketed as a self-defense tool. A self-defense against what? With pigeons? I mean, seagulls trying to steal your fries at the beach? What the hell's it going to defend you against? Yeah, I'm not even giving it a 1. I'm giving it less than a 1. I'm giving it a half of a 1. That's a 0.5 out of 5. I'd rather have a pocket knife. I'd rather have a slightly sharpened stick. I think I'd rather have a pencil. You ever watch Evil Dead? Yeah, a pencil would be more effective than this damn thing. So what does this thing total out to? Alright, it totals out to a 19.5 out of 30. On paper, that might not sound like the lowest score, but remember, it absolutely failed in the most crucial of variables categories, which is effectiveness, at less than an actual point, half a point. My flipping god. So do you even have to ask him to get the tactical positive approval? Of course not. I kind of spoiled things during the review. I came up with this. In between takes, I knew exactly what I was going to do to the damn Umarex HDR-50. I've created a new category, boys and girls. It's not the Tactical Possum. It's not approved by the Tactical Possum. We like the Tactical Possum here on Shatter Laugh, here on Bandsy Tactical. It's Binky Bear approved. The Binky Bear offers you comfort without any actual protection. If you don't know any better, you'll feel just fine relying on the Binky Bear. Unless it actually has to save your life, then you are F-U-C-K-E-D fucked! Thanks for sharing this moment with me, tactical aficionados. And stay tuned for the next Fantasy Tactical, where it's not illegal, you don't get caught. Well, there you have it, folks. God, the Umarex, leaving today's review in shame, awarded the first ever Binky Bear. Well, we're moving on right here with some future reviews for Bloodborne style katanas. The cameraman, Yusuf Odinson, is going to be chopping the ever-loving hell out of everything we can get our hands on here at the Band State Tactical Plantation property. And after that, stay tuned as we refinish and then test the 1860 Army 45 caliber black pistol, not a Freedom Seed dispenser. Let's see if it makes it through the coconut, Umarex! Right here on Band State Tactical, where it's not illegal if you don't get caught.